We're live. Hello, everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to my weekly Meltdowns coverage of Big Brother 21. This is our final show before the finale. I have mixed feelings about it. I'm drinking tonight. And when I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. So just so you know. And I'm sorry, Kim was going to be with us tonight, but she got stuck at work. So I apologize. And we have Deb as always. And Andrew, bless you, is with us. This is probably his last time to talk about it before his baby comes. So Andrew, take it.
Oh, and so I do want to just point out and say something real quick to those that are watching. As we saw, Cliff unfortunately got evicted tonight, and I got hogged for life. I actually put hashtags on my name today, Allison. Are you proud of me? Hashtag don't find me and hashtag hog for life. And the main reason I do that, I was a hog fan. Cliff lives in my hometown of Houston. Guys, keep his family in your thoughts. Keep our families, because Ismelda, the hurricane did hit, or the tropical storm did hit Houston. We've had heavy flooding. Allison saw a picture today of mine. Mine was up to my driveway, about halfway up. We didn't get any water in the house. But do keep Cliff and his family in your prayers and thoughts, because they are going through, and the entire Houston area is going through this flooding right now.
Yeah, y'all be careful. Seriously.
It's bad. It was bad. One town on this side, New Caney area, actually got 32 inches of rain.
I can't imagine. Jesus. See, we get that kind of rain in October, November. It's just, the weather is changing. Let me tell you something, Andrew. I feel it. I sneezed like 32 times today in my office.
Okay, but we have to stop right now and talk about Tracy Burke's comment that said I couldn't concentrate on the final speeches because all I could think of was why Holly didn't forget. Why did Holly forget to put pants on?
Tracy, girl, I'm right there with you, because the whole time she's talking, I'm trying to figure out, is that a jumper or is that just an oversized shirt with a belt?
Yeah, it was an oversized shirt with a belt.
Yeah, I mean, what's going on here? But
she forgot her pants.
Cliff looked nice.
I forgot my pants. I'm not wearing pants right now.
I don't have on pants either.
And your mother, I do. Your mother just said that hopefully my baby will be born on her birthday, Saturday, September 21st.
That's right. Okay, before we do anything, guys, my mom's birthday, Mama June. Oh wait, I'm not allowed to call her that because it makes her think of the little you know, the little
nasty.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm ready, Allison. Right now, here we go.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
We're
all over the place, like 4 different songs going on here.
Happy birthday to you. She's 29.
29. Yes.
Happy birthday.
29 is a good year. Just stick with it. Before we really get into things, can we talk about Nick and
oh God, I'm so ready. Let's
what the hell? Listen, Nick is the kind of guy he is. He's the love the one you're with kind of guy.
All right, we're gonna light a candle for Isabella.
I tweeted to Bella. I said, girl, I don't care who you are. That was tough to watch. That was so freaking disrespectful and rude. If you're talking about, I'm with you, I want to be with you when this game is over, and then you're laying in bed with Tommy, you're laying in bed with Annalise, and now you're fraternizing around with Kat, you're trash, dude. You're just trash. Don't come on my show. You're not invited.
Weston Evans said, I thought it would be Christy and Kat. I agree. I kind of thought with the edit at first that that's what I was going to get, a Christy Kat kind of showmance there in the jury. So when it was Nick and Kat, I was a little taken back by that, who was supposedly in love with Bella. But I do love that this was more of a jury episode tonight than it was anything else. I did like the insight from the jury house. I like to see the edits of kind of where people's heads were on the different final 4. I don't get why they were saying Cliff was such the threat. Like, even Jack was like, how do you take Cliff out over Jessica? Like, I don't get the Cliff threat stock. I just don't. His one HOH, I feel like he tried to take a shot and wasted it. So I don't get the Cliff HOH shot. I think Nicole had a better story than Cliff. Nicole was the bigger gamer. So I don't get the stock that Jack put in Cliff so much. But I do thought it was interesting to see those different edits tonight.
Yeah, I like the way that they respected Nicole's game, which, I was surprised that they see her game now and they're respecting it. So she has a chance if she can get to the end.
Yeah, she just has to have a little bit more confidence in herself. I think, it's like we were saying Tuesday night, Kim was saying, and Tyler, it was just kind of like, it's not over yet. It's not over. And that's very true. It is not over yet. There is a chance that Nicole could win and take Holly to the, I know, to the final.
No.
You wanted to take Holly? I would take Holly over Jackson. Why
I think she would take Holly.
I don't think you should.
Why?
Because you and Holly played too similar of a game.
You think so?
As far as they played very UTR, they only won about 2 or 3 comps apiece. They kind of let other people do a lot of their work. Nicole made it behind the scenes decisions for people, but Holly made the behind the scenes decisions for Jackson. I think you put the sweet girl next to the jackass.
I think Nicole honestly would win against either one of them.
I do too, but I think your better move is against Jackson. You stand up and say, okay, Jackson outplayed me. Cool. Jackson won more competitions than me. I outsmarted him. I outlasted him. I outwitted him. I'm using Survivor terms because we're getting into that this week. But you want to go in a finale. My theory has always been go with your polar opposite, not your exact match. Put yourself on 2 ends of the spectrum and prove why your spectrum is more. Don't put yourself next to someone that's just like you, where you're looking at minor differences in game.
I really feel like if Jackson doesn't win, he's going to kill himself. I mean, he can't. First of all, he's going to expect Holly to split that with him. If
he's going to need. He's going to need another Dr. Phil moment.
Oh, it's going to be bad. I mean, this guy has no idea what's coming when he gets out of this house. I mean, his mom has kicked up is just insane. And
I can't wait for the movie.
Okay. Oh, my cats are like running around fighting. Anyway, is it going to be a Lifetime movie or a movie?
Did you share that meme?
Yes, I did. Okay. I shared it, Mama. Oh, God. Can we talk about Mama? I said, already told. Yeah, Mama. Where's Mama? I already told my mom, listen, when I get on Big Brother, you're going to see me doing a lot of shit that I would not do in my everyday life. And trust me, I'm not going to be sitting there praying to Mama and all that. I said, don't take it personal.
Your dignity at the door. You got sketchy shit to do.
And people are shocked. That's what gets me. Cliff, who is a self-proclaimed huge fan of this show, believed deep down inside that a man-to-man handshake would hold solid over a girlfriend commitment.
Over a man that sticks his penis in her vagina. I'm sorry, a handshake and a penis in the vagina. I'm sorry, but it's in the vagina.
Holly's shaking his dick, and you're shaking his hand. Which way are you gonna go? I'm
going to go with a handshake.
Exactly. I'm gonna go with the handshake too, because ew. But I don't know. A lot of people. I've been in the groups today, in the Big Brother groups, and man, bloodshed is coming out. Deb, you were in one of them, and actually commented on your comment. I don't know if you saw it or not, but someone said the real Big Brother fans know that Jackson is the one who deserves to win, and all you casuals are the ones that think Nicole should win. And it's like, bitch, please, no, you don't judge.
No, that's just you.
So I messaged Allison during the middle of the episode tonight and said, I guess Mickey never saw Survivor All-Stars. Like, he's like, I'm going to go against Holly and not win against Holly? That's dumb. Boston Rob and Amber.
and Amber won. Exactly. And if Jackson, I don't know, but after watching that jury segment, it kind of made me feel like if Jackson and Holly are sitting next to each other, there really is a chance that Holly could win. And can we address Jess and Annalise during the freaking jury house? Excuse me, I got Dr. Pepper in my belly. Here's the thing. Annalise wants to sit there and talk
Excuse me, I had chili cheese dogs for dinner.
Well, don't hike that leg up, okay? We're good to go. What did Annalise win?
Nothing.
Thank you. That's all I need to hear. And she wants to go, oh, Nicole finally won something. Bitch, shut up and take that ridiculous hat off. No, it ain't happening. And then Jess is like, I was in the dark. I know nothing. We know. You know nothing. That's why you were there. And then the other part was when Tommy and Christy were on the block and Christy got evicted. Annalise made the comment when Christy was sitting on the couch by her going, oh, he didn't get evicted? Are you fucking kidding me? Who's sitting on the couch next to you right now? Do you know where you are?
Now, I agree with everything you're saying, but I have to go back with something that happened 7 weeks ago, and I mentioned it to Allison. Nick is 1,000,000,000% right. When they reveal that they knew each other for so freaking long, he went home because of bullshit casting. This season was based on bullshit casting decisions. I go back, Tommy and Christy never should have been in the same house together. If they weren't in the same house together, this Nick might be here right now. Jackson might be gone. There's a total different scenario. So I love that CBS aired the fact that Nick got fucked by casting. I love that, 100%.
Yeah, because, but before that, he'd only been fucked by his barber before he came in the house. So now he's sitting there going, what is my game? It is true. He has every right to be upset about that. I'd be upset about that too. So, I mean, that is the one thing we're giving Nick. That's it.
I was a Nick fan, so we're going to
I thought Nick was going to win. Seriously. I was a fan too. Not a fan of Nick, but I had confidence in Nick and his game.
Did you notice how when Christy walked into the jury house and they're doing their little charity arts and crafts that she goes, well, I didn't manifest that I could stay in the house, but why I get to be with why am I in here seeing all my favorite people? And Kat just goes, because you put us all in here. Fuck you. She freaking said it. I was like, you know what? I don't care, man. I could hang out with Kat. That was some foul, savage stuff, because it's true. And she wants to sit there, and Christy wants to sit there and cry about it. I mean, look, I've said it. I said it during my casting process with Big Brother and everything else. I will always say, you are going to do and say things in the Big Brother house that you would not do in everyday life. If I
don't know. I think you would do most of what you did in everyday life.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know. I get fucked over and stabbed in the back and the front so many times. I feel like if I'm walking down the street with you, I'm not going to stab you in the back, but if we're in the Big Brother house, I'm going to stab you anywhere there's not a gaping hole yet. I mean, it's just...
And you might even stab him in a gaping hole.
I'm going to stab you in the gaping hole. Apparently, that's the new thing, getting stabbed in the gaping hole in the Big Brother house. Because
Jeff Coat, I agree 1,000,000%. The entire cast should be super upset that Christy and Tommy were friends. It was totally unfair. I agree.
Yeah. Can I mention something with Christy?
Sure.
Christy, the universe is not talking to you. You don't have psychic powers. You didn't feel anybody's energy. You're just fucking crazy.
And if you do, can you manifest a child to come tonight?
Oh my God. Do you want your child to come tonight when you've got a chest
tell her to play with her nipples.
Oh, no, this is the aftermath of the cold. The weather just kicked it back up today, but I'm not.
I told him what
you need to have sex. Okay. He needs to have sex. You need to tweak her nipples. Okay.
I wasn't going to go that far, but it's in the cards. Moving on.
I'm just saying.
Here we go. Is it when Thomas / Christy confessed they knew each other? I held my breath, thinking Kat might tell her and Holly have a connection, and she didn't.
That was brought up in the house, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
They denied it.
Yeah.
They just said that they were, I guess, running the same circle.
Oh, Stephen Holden,
don't know each
you're gonna
other?
make me mad.
I don't feel. Oh. Caitlin Herman already used that last season, Christy. Oh,
But
yeah.
Christy wore it better because Caitlin is not awesome.
You said the K word, Stephen. You said the K word. It's a trigger. It's a trigger word for Andrew.
It is a trigger. It is a trigger. I'm not a Caitlin Herman fan. I know
Caitlin is pretty awesome.
I'm now not a Deb fan. Well, I never was a Deb fan, but now I'm even more not a Deb fan. No, I'm just kidding.
I have met Caitlin, and she is lovely. Love her.
Not a Caitlin Herman fan.
Sis said that they had each other and they had no one. She's not happy with that revelation either. Well, when it's true, and Nelda, we love you. I'm going to miss us chatting every day. You better keep chatting with me when Big Brother's over. That's probably one of the smartest things Annalise has said is that, well, we didn't have anybody. Why should you? That's not fair. I find it very hard to believe that they slipped through the cracks of casting. I think it's bullshit. I think it was a twisty thing they were going to tap into, and they just didn't because it was whatever.
Okay, so Emmy said, "Oh, tell me why. I want to know the deets, Andrew." So you're going to put me on my Caitlin Herman soapbox, and it's going to come out. Everybody compared Caitlin Herman to Christy. I disagree completely. I compared Caitlin Herman to Kat. The things that Caitlin Herman did last season with Fessy, with the boys, with all of that crap, I didn't like, wasn't a fan. Having the boyfriend in the house, outside of the house, I wasn't a fan of using that, how she brought down Haley with it and tried to make this big ordeal, how she flip-flopped, the moves she chose not to make. I just thought she played a crappy game, and I thought she played a bad social game, and I'm just not a Caitlin Herman fan, and that's fine.
I'm sorry.
I'm calling
Andrew.
her now.
Didn't mean. Oh, get her ass on the phone. Listen, here's the thing.
Isn't she on RHAP tonight?
I love RHAP more than anything, but I'm not a big fan of her being on every Thursday night show for some reason. I think maybe someone said something to her because she last week actually no, not last week, they were live, but the week before, she started paying attention and sticking to the script. So maybe Rob said something to her because it was getting really, really out of control. Let's see here. Peggy said, BS for sure, not falling for CBS. Of course, they knew each other. Oh, yeah, they knew each other for sure. Yeah, she is. She's I hate it. I hate it when people talk, when podcasters talk over you. Don't you?
What?
Don't you hate it when podcasters?
What'd you say?
What did you say?
What?
Huh?
So
what?
What was that?
I'm sorry. I was trying to make a freaking joke. You guys freaking
what?
ruined
What are you saying? I don't know what you're saying.
Dead.
What are you trying
Dead
to
on
say?
the borders, maggots coming out of it. It's done. Okay,
Dead like Christy's psychic abilities.
Kurt Runger in the chat, and I'm sorry, I was going to put it up on the screen, and I lost it. He said, "Is he the only one that wants Mickey to win?" You know what, Kurt? I'm not saying no, you're not, and
I don't have a problem if Mickey wins.
Yeah, it's just this is not
Mickey
the final three that I wanted. I'm just going to say it. Yeah.
Mickey has played a good game. I think they all three have played good games. I think Mickey has not played the cleanest game. But I think all three have played a cleaner game. I think the funnest final two would be Nicole and Mickey. And so maybe that's why I'm saying it, because I think it would be the most fun. I think they've both played fantastic games in their own stand, and it would be two separate. I'm not related to Cliff Hogg. What I don't want is a Mickey and Holly final two, where all we're doing is comparing what was different from each other that played the same game. That gets on my nerves. I did this better than him. I was the reason behind this decision, not him. I did this. She didn't. I won comps. When you have Nicole and Jackson on two opposite complete spectrums, and that would be the same. I wouldn't have wanted the Nicole and Cliff final two like everybody wanted, because it would have been the same thing. I like to see two completely polar opposites at the final two.
That's true. And another thing is, Annalise said in the jury house, I don't like it when people play a dirty game and they like lie and stuff. Oh my God.
Welcome to Big Brother.
Can you just get her on freaking X on the Beach or Are You the One or whatever the other shows and just be done. Just throw her ass on the challenge and let Johnny Bananas fuck her with his banana. I mean, just get it over with. Seriously. I'm so sorry. Oh, here's one. Hello, Joseph. Mickey depends on his mommy. Taryn did a stat, said that 4 physical comps before his mommy got involved, 8 after. He's a comp beast. I don't know. Maybe manifested mommy. I don't know. Backstabbing, lying, and manipulating. I'm surprised. I mean, seriously. I mean, that's how you freaking... Jackson played a good game with his partner, Colleen. Is that his mother? Is that his mother's name?
Is that her name? Yeah.
That's
Give
funny,
me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Why does Holly think...
Baby coming out?
Uh-oh. Why does Holly think saying she threw the HOH would be a good thing? It makes her look stupid. I'm so sick of hearing about... I was playing a comp that, you know, sad that I've been looking forward to all season, and I knew I would win, and I threw it to you, Nicole. You know, she's, you know, and then you can look at last night when they showed Holly in the, what's his name, Cliff and Nicole giving her permission to not throw the veto.
Wait, isn't it really, really arrogant of Holly to think that it's impossible for Nicole to beat her in that competition? Nicole was very comfortable standing on that.
They were both very comfortable there, but that is really a competition for people of their stature. I mean, really, it really is. And I really hope Nicole beats the shit out of Jackson and Holly just to show them that, you know, she may be the underdog, but you know, it's just time for someone to rise up and just that's worth winning. I like Nicole. I like the game she played. It is true. It does look like she saved her best for last, and that's what she did. Cliff being a bully and a strong arm. Listen, I cannot blame Cliff for going up to that in that HOH room and flat out laying down the law, or as we say in the South, have a come to Jesus talk.
Amen. With a little sweet tea.
Amen. Because listen, here's the thing. It's true. He can flip those votes. He can talk to them. He can tell them, Tommy, this is what has happened in the house while you're gone. He can do more damage in the next 5 to 6 days than anyone else, because Nicole or Holly or Jackson or whoever the 9th jury member is, they're just going to walk on stage and be the member and still be in shock and have forced to vote. So he can go in there and say, look, this is what happened. This is why.
And he can make up lies. He can say whatever he wants.
He won't.
But here's the thing. Why shouldn't he?
Good.
There was nothing wrong. I saw people arguing about this on Twitter and in the Big Brother groups. They're all bitching because Cliff went in and he was freaking telling, you know, Jackson, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that in the jury house. Whether it's a lie or not, it doesn't matter. It's okay for Jackson to lie and to call out Tommy like he did, but it's not okay for Cliff to say he's going to. It's okay. It's not okay.
Strategy.
Look, it's not okay for Cliff to bully Jackson. I'm sorry. 8 weeks ago, he slammed the door in Nicole's face in the HOH room when they were all chanting F you to her from the HOH room. So I don't give a shit. It is a game. Everybody gets bullied. The shit goes down. That's how it happens in the Big Brother house. I wouldn't have it any other way. These people go in the house and they learn a lot about themselves. It's different when they're in the house. It's really easy for us to sit here and judge and say what we want. But what would you do? I would have sat down with Jackson. I've done the same thing. Look, I know it's bullshit. I know you shaking my hand was bullshit. This ain't my first rodeo, honey. I'm 42 years old. I'm 20 years old.
And I'm from Houston. I know what a rodeo is.
Yeah, I'm from Memphis, bitch. Give me a break. We got Elvis and shit. I live in the third most dangerous city in Memphis. Who are you looking at? Let me tell you something. Right now, I'm telling you, I'm going in that jury house and I'm going to tell them what's going on. Now, whether it's the truth or not, we'll see. And you won't have time to untangle that web anyway. So I'm going to take care of business. There you go. And sitting there saying, oh, well, you were going back on what you said and you were going to get rid of Tommy. So what? It would have been a smart thing to do. It would have been a gameplay, Jackson. You want to sit there and talk about I only respect good gameplay? That would have been good gameplay. Your fuckhole needed to go, and she's still there.
And it would have behooved him to get rid of her because
sorry, Mama.
Vote for him in jury.
Oh, but
So as we get to the second half of the episode, Allison, let's start running some scenarios. Let's talk about the future. Let's talk about what's coming up. Let's talk about what's coming. Let's get you calmed down from Jackson just a little bit, and let's see what's going on. So
it's the captain.
Part one, obviously an endurance HOH. Who do y'all think has the best likelihood, the best chance? I'm going to go with Jackson winning part one just because he's beasted every endurance competition so far this season.
We agree.
Well, yeah, he plans on throwing it to Holly.
Okay,
but they got to beat Nicole first,
right?
I think that. Okay, so what's this? He's gonna throw it. What's going on?
If it's him and Holly in the final two, he's gonna throw it so he can compete in part two against Nicole. That way, Holly wins part one. He hopes to win part two. Part three doesn't matter.
Okay, that's some bullshit. Look, go down swinging. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Are you that insecure in what's going on? Are you doubting? You have that? Your confidence is that low? Play the damn game. If you win round one, win round one. Holly, if she wins it, she wins it. I want it to be fair. When we get to the final three and you're getting to these competitions, I know fair isn't really a word that I should use, but I think they should play and be respectable. At least do it for the fans.
I agree with Jackson in his decision 100%.
Of course,
and I feel that this is stupid because of Nicole and Cliff last week. You don't let a final two get to three. Now the fact that they chose to do that and leave Holly in the house, you are giving them control to strategize in part three. So I 100% agree that Jackson and Holly should strategize on this, and shame on Nicole for letting it happen last week.
Nicole's hands were tied, to be honest with you. Because she couldn't change Cliff.
I think at the end of the day, if she said to Cliff, I'm voting out Holly, Cliff would have done
it. Okay, let me ask it. Listen, if Nicole had nominated Cliff and Holly instead of Jackson and Holly, and Jackson won the veto, if he used it on Holly, would he have gone up in her place?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All the final veto is the sole vote.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all Final Four veto is. Final Four veto is the sole vote.
J Jobs, I know life isn't fair, honey. I'm writing a book about it right now. It's called Shit That Only Happens to Allison. It'll be on newsstands in a couple of years. I promise you will love it. It'll be a real page turner. I'm just saying, I want to see them really play. I don't want to see anyone throwing anything.
I agree with what you're saying, but when you have a final two, Dick and Danielle did the same thing. I mean, when you have a final two and the final three, you're going to strategize your best way to get there. I agree. Jackson wins part one. I do think Nicole has a shot at part two. She proved that in the comics competition. I feel that these physical kind of strategic kind of gameplay kind of moments, I think Nicole can shine. And so I do kind of give Nicole a part two edge. And then in part three, I still give Nicole the edge because I feel like she was more social and not up Holly's ass the whole time. So I give Nicole. So I do think Nicole has a shot moving forward at final 1, 2, and at part. But her shot's going to be part 2, part 3. Mickey's going to win part 1. And Nicole needs to hang in long enough to let Holly fall to make sure Mickey wins part 1 and then fall. That's fine. But Nicole needs to face Holly in part 2.
Yeah.
So what happens with the third round? I can't remember. I'm confused
Jury
for some reason.
statements.
No, wait a minute. If Jackson wins round 1 of the HOH and Holly
He goes to 3.
He goes to 3, and then it's Jackson. And again, okay, I got you. I'm sorry. My brain is just
round 1's endurance. Winner goes to 3. Round 2's physical, mental. Winner goes to 3. Round 3's jury statements on the little pendulum that swings up and forth. The scale of justice.
I really think Nicole will beast the mental comps. I really do. I think she's going to hand
and people are
Holly's
saying in the
ass to
chat
her.
that I think she has a shot at part 3, and I agree. I think she has a shot at part 3. I think she's got to win part 2. I'd love to see her win part 1 tonight, but I just don't, or whenever it's going to play out. Do we have any word on when that plays out on the feeds?
It usually happens. Let's see.
It's been different in the past. It
usually happens around 8:00 their time,
which is 30 minutes from now.
Yeah.
No, an hour and 30 minutes from. They're 3 hours ahead. I don't know.
Yeah,
Steven,
no, a little later because it's 8. Wait, so 8:00 their time is 9, 10, 11. So yeah, around 11ish.
Oh, here we go. Steve said, I'm
Might be
looking
a little
forward
later.
to seeing last year's final 3.
Oh,
on
that's
Sunday.
dumb. The only reason they're doing that is they all live in LA.
I would like to see Casey, but I could give 2 shits about Tyler. If you guys are new to the show, I'm not a Tyler fan. Deb, are you a Tyler fan?
I don't hate him or dislike him either way. I don't have.
She doesn't have an opinion because she's met him. So anyway,
No.
I
have met him, but I didn't dislike him in the game.
Yeah, I didn't like.
But I'm not a fan. But I didn't dislike him.
Andrew,
I don't like him.
I don't like him at all. I don't like JC.
I was 100% Team Haley last year.
Oh, were you?
Oh, big time.
So glad we didn't have you on the show. Well, then again, it probably would have been interesting because we were fighting.
Texas girl, cute as can be, played the best game on that side. Yeah, I was a Haley fan.
I just didn't care. I'm sure if I met Tyler, I would like him as a person, like, because, Deb, you've met him and he's a decent person. I'm just saying, I just didn't care for it. I did not care for it. I was glad that JC won. I'm sorry. KC won.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I think this year is a lot more exciting than last year. I have to agree. They're talking about that in the chat. JC is a scatterbrain and hard to understand. JC's so cute. And I would have loved to have been in the house with him because it would have been the one person I'm taller than, because I'm 4'11" and he's like 4'8".
Continuing to predict, Allison, I think it's time for you to start to manifest. Who do you want to be America's favorite house guest?
Okay, America's favorite house guest. Man, that is a toss-up. After, what'd you say, Deb?
Nicole.
Here's the thing. After the explosion last Sunday, the fight with Tommy and Mickey, I think he was a front runner. And now I think that's subsided a bit. I think it wavers between Cliff and Nicole.
Cliff's not even in it.
You don't think he's? Oh yeah. Well, I can see
he's way down.
I am going to vote. I'm going to split my votes between Nicole and Cliff.
So I'm going to do something crazy and stupid.
Do I need to sit back for this? Because
are you going to just waste your vote?
Are you going to say Kimmy?
I'm going to give my vote to who I think was the smartest house guest this year.
Don't vote for Jess, please, God.
Who I think had the game figured out from the beginning.
Annalise.
And for the first time ever, I think we should have a first evictee win America's favorite player, David.
You're going to vote for David?
America's favorite player.
But that's just wasting a vote. Because if you look, Andrew,
He
if
was the
you look-
smartest person in the game. He had it figured out from day one. If he wouldn't have gotten out by a comp, he would have had so much impact on this game. I think he was heartfelt. I think he was there for the people while he was in the house in Camp Comeback. I think that he was smart. I think that he was good. I think that he just didn't give a chance because of a stupid twist. America's favorite player for David. Light it up in the chat. Let's go.
Andrew,
it's already lit.
Andrew, I agree with you with all of that stuff. He's smart. He knew the game and everything, and he was great. But he's so far down in the polls, it's wasting a vote. It's just
Well, the good news is, Deb, the polls open tonight. So all that shit that you've been reading doesn't matter because they start tonight. So erase your fantasy land that you live in. The polls open tonight, and let's live in the present.
Deb and I are voting for the stool. Okay, that's it. I'm
wait. Speaking of the stool, can we talk about that? Okay, on Amazon.
That's my dad, the fish.
They have these like little miniature stools for like doll houses, and I'm tempted to like purchase them and take them to Vegas and ask Mickey and Holly to sign them.
What about Jack? You can ask Jack too and Annalise.
Well, did they fuck on the stools too?
Everybody who screwed in that shower used that stool for something.
So is there a stool in the jury house?
Yeah, I don't know. But what I'll do is I'll auction them off for charity. But
CW, I just can't vote for those who are not in the game long. But when the people that weren't in the game long were more entertaining, more fun, and more inspiring than anybody that was in the game for a long period of time, David should garner your vote. So again, I'm going to be able to say that David should be your vote because he gave more genius in the first 2 to 3 weeks that he was there than Jackson or Holly brought the entire time that they were in the house. Therefore, David for AFP. Allison, I'm upset you're not getting behind me on this one.
So, no. Let's go back to the stool. Do I buy the stools and ask them to sign them?
Here's the thing. I'm going to say yes because I want a dramatic outcome and I need you to film it. Because I have a feeling those little stools, Deb, are going to end up in a very unpleasant place. And I'm not talking about the backseat of a Volvo. Okay. I just feel like you need to film.
I'm not having this stool conversation, but Weston Evans, you can go take a stool and shove it up your rear end.
Oh no! I thought you voted for. Oh, hold on a second.
Right. What?
He's messing with you.
Weston Evans, you can take the stool and stick it where the sun don't shine because I would not vote for Caitlyn in any fashion, whatever. So no, Weston.
Oh, you guys kiss and make up. Come on.
I don't like hate you, but the fact that you would even put that in my head and make that a possibility.
You're gonna.
You love Caitlyn. You know you love.
Look at those little fingers. Look at those little JC fingers.
You know you love Caitlyn. Yeah.
You know, there's no telling what's going to happen if we keep saying that word. I think that, Chase Naren in the chat says, I think the top 3 will be Nicole, Tommy, and Kimmy.
David will be higher than Kimmy.
No.
Okay, so let's throw it out there. We have manifested crazier things.
Like
guys.
Nick winning prankster.
Right. Just winning HOH. Let's put it out there in the universe. David for America's favorite player, guys. You get 10 votes. Just give one to David. Just do it. Who gives a shit? You think this is like a presidential election? It's not that it's count. But here's the thing.
J Jobs, if nobody remembered David, you wouldn't be saying his name right now. Boom.
But that's true, but I've had to think about who he was for a minute. Oh, can we talk about Ovi being in Wednesday night's episode? Why? I love Ovi, but why?
I don't know. But I do want Ovi's cookies.
There is something that doesn't belong in this house. Oh, it's Ovi. He was evicted, and now he's got cookies. Bless his little heart. Don't do him like that. Don't put him in the house like that. No.
Hey, listen. They liked Ovi because Ovi's a great guy. So they wanted to throw some money at him.
Oh, Jay.
I saw it. With
Why did they throw anyone else in there?
J Job said there's one thing you never do. It's admit that I won. Never. do
Yeah,
that.
because we're never going to hear the freaking end of it now.
Now, J Jobs, you have to give one of your votes to David.
Oh, here we say, I heard he's doing okay. Well, that makes sense. Bless his heart, though. I felt bad. I'm like, why not? Why just him? Why didn't you bring David in the house? Why didn't you bring Kemi or Bella in the house? Why is it just him? It's not fair.
So I'll tell you, the most excited I am for finale night is Dr. Will sitting down at the jury roundtable with these idiots.
Oh, rumor. There's a rumor it will not be him. There is a rumor that it will be
What?
Jessica Graff doing it this year. And she's a huge Jackson fan.
Ooh.
Anelda gave me the scoop on that. There is a chance she will be doing it instead of Dr. Will.
The whole point in that is picking somebody that has actually like mastered the game, and I don't feel like Jessica mastered the game. Like,
didn't even make it to jury. I feel like
she didn't even serve on a jury, and she's
Yeah.
going to be giving a jury roundtable.
Look at Debs. Look, I have a little finger too, but it's mine.
It's yours.
Look, it's mine. Yeah, I love Jess. I like Jessica Graff, but I'm not a fan of her doing the roundtable. I feel like that's a Dr. Will thing. I feel like he's so neutral. I feel like
Allison, I got it. Allison, I've got it.
I should do the roundtable.
Jackson's mother.
Holy
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
I would love that. Let's get Jackson's mom.
Let's rig this a little
Let's get
more.
Colleen
Put
Mickey on the
Jackson's
show.
mother as the jury roundtable person. I feel like this should happen. Jackson's mother should be.
Speaking of rigging it, with the last competition, the veto competition, production was literally explaining the questions to Jackson because he was doing the complete opposite of what they were saying. So he kept on, when they're saying not, he was, someone was not HOH, he was like hitting the ones that are HOH, whatever. He was doing the complete opposite because he wasn't comprehending that it was opposite of what the question was.
Well, that's his fault. They should.
Yes, that is his fault, and they should not have told him. But they
I don't buy all the conspiracy theories, unfortunately. So I don't believe that necessarily happened.
Well, no, he said it happened. He said
and Jackson's never told a lie.
He told Holly.
And Jackson's never told a
But
lie.
they
Everything
clarified
Jackson says is the truth.
Do you think he's going to lie to Holly that production?
I don't believe a word he says to anybody.
He's lying to her saying that they're going to be in a relationship when the show's over.
Well, that's different. I'm saying,
ladies and gentlemen, that is a different scenario. That is a different story. I believe that the guy likes to paint pictures in people's heads about different things. I believe that a lot of the things but I don't buy into this whole people say it, therefore it's a CBS conspiracy theory. I take it to a certain extent. Hashtag Helen was pushed. Maybe
Helen was pushed.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go with this.
Helen was not pushed.
Helen was pushed.
Helen was not pushed.
Totally pushed.
Helen was not pushed.
She was pushed.
Helen was not pushed.
Allison's being pushed. Okay, here's the thing.
She was pushed.
There's so many comparisons. Andrew is a Mickey fan. Are you a Mickey fan? Joseph said that.
I think he is.
I think people are pulling your dick. I think they're giving it to you tonight, Andrew, just because they know it's fun.
To be fair, I'm not a Mickey fan. I'm not really a Mickey fan, but to be fair, I'm not a BB21 fan.
Well, listen, here's the thing. If you had, before we end the shit show, Holly and Jackson are in the final two, and they have to go against each other. What is Jackson going to say? You should pick me above Holly because go.
Because I had sex with two people and she only had it with one.
Oh! Mic drop. That was pretty good. I have to say.
That should win the game for
God
him.
Dang it. If he said that on the show, I'd forget everything. I'd forget everything he did.
Jackson for America's favorite player.
Yes!
Jackson for America's favorite player.
Oh, yeah. He's got a shot at that.
Seriously, though, what would Jackson say?
Comp wins, comp wins, comp wins, comp wins, comp wins.
So he's had 10 comp wins, right?
It will probably be 11 or 12 by the time it's done. He
Right.
will win one of part 1 or part 2.
And what is Holly going to say? You should pick me over Jackson because, excuse me.
Exactly. That's all she has.
Okay,
That's
that
about
could be
it.
what she says.
Holly needs to make the point that she made the decisions behind the hat. She needs to go back to the Nick vote about how she wanted Nick gone over Christie. She pulled that string, setting up for the controversy that happened later. Sex does increase over comp wins. I feel that she needs to then pull that, fine, he was the bronze, but I was the brains. And the bronze would have been nothing without those brains. And she needs to prove that through his power, she controlled some HOHs and controlled some moves. That's Holly's one and only shot. She has to prove that she played the better social strategic game and that it outweighed and affected his physical game. Holly
could go, I was playing 2 games. I was playing Big Brother and I was playing
7 Minutes in Heaven.
7 Minutes in Heaven, and another game called I'm Not Gonna Wash My Hair for 37 Days and Be Nasty.
Oh,
so
God.
she was juggling. She was juggling sex comps, not washing her hair, all of it. She's multi-talented, that one.
How do you go that long without washing your hair?
Well, you don't have any to start.
Listen, and first of all, that's not all her hair because
that's some stunt hair. She's got a lot of hair.
I was actually I took a picture during last night's show of her holding her weave. This is great. Hold on. Damn it. Yeah, here it is. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but I was like, what is she doing? And I'm like, oh, it's that stunt hair. It's not even stunt hair.
Yeah.
Anyway, I haven't washed my hair since Tuesday. And it's not gross, but 37 days, that's gross.
Yeah, they showed her the day she was going to wash her hair, and she had all her stunt hair removed, and she looks half bald.
Deb, I feel like you should try some stunt hair.
No.
I think it would look really good.
No.
Deb,
I want to see Deb with some stunt hair, like a weave coming out. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Listen, I live in the deep South. There's some women walking around with super short ass hair, like shorter than Deb's, with freaking extensions down to their assholes. And that
Deb
hair
should
does
do it.
not
I
blend.
want to see it.
It is awful.
I want to see a picture in Vegas of Deb with a weave.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Put a wig on.
I want a weave. I want a weave.
Yeah, that's not.
I want it to stay short here and just like this big mullet in the back.
You want her to have a mullet?
Yeah, I'd love it. Oh, it'd be great.
I accidentally got a mullet before. I went to like Supercuts one time and they cut my hair and they gave me a mullet and I had to go in and get all my hair cut off and go get a real short haircut because they freaking mulleted me.
Allison, we gotta end. We gotta end this show because the chat's defending Deb over me.
Okay, here's the thing. Yeah, because we can't have that, Andrew. Okay,
J Job said I can't. J Job said I can't make hair jokes. Stephen Holden said Deb is amazing no matter what. Weston said Deb is hot. Chase says Allison's face gives me life every time Deb and Andrew go at it.
I know. You can make memes out of my spam. Like, what?
Oh, J Job says maybe a mullet or should we go mohawk? The world wants to know, Deb.
I don't know.
Man, if I could pull off short hair, I would do all the crazy shit that these women do with their hair. I'd have a mohawk, dude. I'd be rocking out.
Joseph said that I want to throw in the towel because I'm scared of Deb. That's the furthest thing from the truth.
You really
Andrew's ass ain't scared of nobody, especially Deb. But Andrew is not scared of nobody. So Joseph, that is not an accurate statement. I just wanted to end it before I have to cash her outside. How about that?
Listen, I'm scared for my own personal safety, and these are freaking
should be.
We're in 3 different states. Okay, I'm uncomfortable right now. Deb, show him the fingers. Let me just tell you something. You go back and watch this show.
Oh wait, those are fake. I thought that was Deb's real hand the whole time.
Oh,
it is.
Listen, Oh,
It
look,
is
Andrew.
for you.
Best wow,
Andrew
Andrew
just
was
went
moving
through
on. Yeah, what kind
that.
of accents were those, Andrew? What's happening?
He's gonna start
li-
speaking in
li-
tongues
A
soon.
little bit of Tommy, a little bit of Christy, a little bit of Cliff. I can do the Western, and then I can just speak Jackson. Yeah, it's chess, not checkers.
I'm gonna die on my knees, not on my feet, or whatever. If I,
I'm gonna die with Holly on her knees while I'm on my feet.
That's a way to go. Here's the thing, Andrew, you have no idea. If you go back and watch the show, it's so funny because you'll be disagreeing with Deb about something and she'll be scratching her nose with one of her little fingers. Oh, so good. Oh, okay. CW is dying to ask you. I'm sorry. Whoops. Yeah, underneath. CW, Allison, what do you think of Nick and Kat in the jury house? So, yes. Here's the thing, CW. I don't care about Kat. I love Kat. Okay, Nick is a piece of shit to me right now. I just kind of feel like you talked up this whole thing with Bella. You said you couldn't wait to be with her outside of the Big Brother house, gave her a sacred necklace. I guess it was a family heirloom or something. And then you want to turn around and lay in bed with Annalise, with Tom. Well, Tommy don't want a big deal with Annalise. And then and now you're cuddling up, straddling, doing all this stuff with Kat. It's tacky, dude. You're not a man.
This season
Why am I shocked by this though? You had a bowl haircut, for God's sake.
This season has been Big Brother in Bachelor Temptation Paradise Island.
Yes. Yeah,
it's been one big giant orgy. They are all Eskimo brothers and sisters with everybody that was in the house.
Can we just play the song "Love the One You're With"?
Well, we hold on. Watch out, because I've got in trouble last week for showing copyright. The Jessica fall, the Me, You, and Beth showed. Like they took that video down for a little bit.
The near far, the near.
Yeah, and they took it down because that was from freaking. And then they put it back up.
Who reported that? Who reported that? Who reported that?
Yeah, I want to know what troll out there keeps reporting my videos as inappropriate and vulgar. Because this is
not vulgar.
This one will get reported tonight too. It's like 3 in a row. 3 in a row that I've had to have reviewed and put back up. It's getting old, bro. Look, I sound like Nick
Allison,
now, bro.
I'm sorry, Allison. I won't do it again.
Damn it, Andrew. Every show that I don't ask you to be on, you freaking report. You're worse than Tyler. Because it's either you or Tyler. It just so happens to be shows that his little ass and on.
We actually alternate because we don't want to get caught as being fake. So he does one, I do one, and we have Jackson's mother do the other one.
You will never be on a show together again.
Jackson's mom did the first one, Tyler did the second one, I did the third one.
Jackson.
And tonight's will probably be reported by Caitlin Herman.
And Holly's family. Listen, okay, who final time? This is it. Who's gonna win? Manifest your prediction right now. Andrew, go.
David.
I'm not talking about America's favorite player. I'm talking about
neither.
21.
Me either. Edge of Extinction's been happening this whole time, and David's gonna win. No, I as much as this pains me to say, Mickey's gonna win.
Okay, Deb.
I'm not giving up on Nicole.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Nicole, I'm just gonna put it out there.
Here's my problem. The last time we manifested Nicole to do the right thing, we set it up perfectly. It happened. The vote didn't go how it was supposed to. That is going to be a $500,000. That's going to be a $500,000 mistake. I can't let Nicole. She's got an uphill battle. She's got to win 2 and 3.
She's gonna get
it's Mickey.
You see the picture that I had for hold on, I was just gonna show you what I had for hold on. I was gonna show you this real quick.
I agree, CW. I don't want to say Mickey, but I have to.
Did you see this is what I had up for
I did. You sent me that.
for Tuesday's show? You can always look at me and see a $500,000 mistake. I don't know why I used to laugh every time I look at it.
But then you need to have like Nicole's face with Christy's subtitle on the shower of the
yeah. Okay, guys. So I'm saying Nicole. Andrew is saying Mickey, and Deb is saying Nicole. I'm saying Nicole. So that's how it's gonna be. I don't know. I mean, no one is saying Holly. Who knows? I'm not putting it out there.
And so you said this is the last before your finale. You're not having a Tuesday night episode.
No.
Perfect.
Because I'm gonna be busy.
Yeah, there's
shit
stuff
to do.
Yeah, we got shit
Deb, the show
on.
goes on without you. But I think we will be back here Monday night.
Monday night, we are going to be doing the Survivor 39 pre-cast analysis.
And let me preface this, guys. For those of you that love to see Andrew go at it with people, Kim, Andrew, and Tyler are going to be on the same show drafting a all-star Survivor team. If you want to see, Allison, I know you're just going to have popcorn ready.
I'm just going to take a nap while the three of you just do everything. Because I'm not going to get a word in.
It's going to be a debate, an argument. We're getting, okay, that's what's up. I'll look out for that. Sounds dope for real. Can't miss it. You've seen me and Tyler go at it. You've seen Kim and Tyler go at it. You've seen me and Kim go at it. This is the first time I think we're all three going to be on the same show together.
Do you think Andrew, do you think there might be an issue with you?
I said Kim and Tyler. No, I said Kim and Tyler.
No, you think you go at it with everybody? So
that's probably accurate, but I'm super excited for Monday night, guys, and I hope you tune in because it's gonna be a blast.
Now, that is if your baby doesn't come.
It is if I might have my laptop in the hospital.
Just be in the waiting room. It's fine.
No, I'll do it in the middle of the room. I mean, I don't care if people next to me are pushing and I'm going, fuck you, Kim, I wanted him.
Hey, look, Jackson was in my top winner pick for the Big Brother 21 draft. So
I had him in my draft with McRae's draft. I picked Jackson.
Yeah, so I picked him. You picked it. I mean, at least we can say we picked someone who won if he wins for once. But anyway, I think that is about it. Yeah, Monday night we're going to do the Survivor draft for season 39.
And we're going to also talk about the season as a whole too some, right? We're not just going to
talk about some of the stuff that's coming, the rumors we've heard and whatnot.
If you really like me dishing on people, you're also going to see me and Allison go toe-to-toe over Sandra, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
Lord Jesus, help me.
It's going to be a fun night Monday.
We're going to need some Jesus.
Just make sure the laptop camera is off, Andrew.
Yeah, I need you to send me the Amazon link to those fingers tonight so they will be ready Monday.
Yes, I will send them to you immediately.
I'm gonna need a big middle finger. Okay, so and on top of that, Wednesday night we will be covering. We're gonna have a combo show. We're gonna be covering the Big Brother finale and the premiere episode of Survivor. We're just going to knock it out. I mean, because it's the finale. It doesn't take very long to talk about. Yeah, so-and-so won, and this is why. Next. And then we'll just go ahead and talk about Survivor. So if you are not a Survivor fan, why don't you just watch it Wednesday night? It comes on before the finale, just so you can kick it with us for a little bit.
And if you're not a Survivor fan, you need to prep yourself on 39 because 40 is gonna be legit.
I just want to skip 39. You're right. Okay, so anyway, we'll be back Monday night for the Survivor deal, and then Wednesday night will kind of be a crossover episode. So we're gonna have it's gonna be a full week with other things as well. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe. Please subscribe to My Weekly Meltdown on YouTube. You will get notifications when we go live. Also, please like the Facebook page, My Weekly Meltdown. You can find me on Twitter @Summers 1977, and that's at SOMMERS 1977. I'm on Instagram, the.memphis.darling. Follow my cat, Finley, and at Finley's Insty, FINLEYS_INSTI. Andrew, fuck it, nobody wants to find you anyway, so don't find me. He's a hashtag don't find me, hashtag hog for life. Deb, you can find her at Deborah G on TV Co and at My Next Life Debbie on Twitter. Okay, guys, we love you so much. We will be back next Wednesday unless something freaking happens and something happens. We might do a little impromptu show.
You never know.
You never know with us.
Good.
Something might happen. You never know. We might just pop up. Whatever.
You never know.
Never know. Deb's little freaking fingers are free.
Look when it pops up. You never know.
And if you like, and again, if you like Deb's fingers, you can see JC on Sunday Night Show only on CBS.
Oh no! Okay, that about wraps it up, guys. We will see you Wednesday. It's going to be a late one. It's going to be 11:10 Central. So we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you then. Bye.